Hey kids, I'd like to read you a story about the week the Tooth Fairy got sick. Written by Trent Gillespie, that's me, and illustrated by Lacey Lawrenson. Almost everyone knows who the Tooth Fairy is. For those who do not, if a child loses a tooth, they place it under their pillow before bed. Every night the Tooth Fairy travels the world and leaves money or a present in exchange for the lost tooth. Can you see the Tooth Fairy in there? Sometimes it's a quarter. Sometimes it is a new book, maybe this one. And sometimes it is $5. I've even heard of kids who got $10. Wow. How does she do it? How does she get around the world every night to see every child who has lost a tooth? Magic. After all, she is a fairy. There was one time in the month of May when things went wrong. The poor Tooth Fairy got sick and was told by her doctor that she couldn't work for a whole week. She was coughing and sneezing and dripping boogers. Well, it was pretty gross. You don't want to read about that. She was worried she couldn't get out each night and trade the lost teeth for money or presents. She called up her friends to help. Santa couldn't help. He was on vacation in Hawaii. The Easter Bunny couldn't help. He had just spent one night hiding eggs, chocolates, and presents all over the world, and he was on vacation as well. He liked to go skiing. The first person who said they could help was her cousin, the Vegetable Fairy. His job was to travel the world and use magic to make the vegetables we love to eat grow big and juicy. On Monday night, he did something very strange. He left every boy and girl who lost a tooth that day a vegetable. Could you imagine waking up and finding a plump, sour pickle under your pillow? How about a thick ear of corn? Or a crunchy piece of broccoli? Or even worse, eggplant. Well, that night, thousands of children got vegetables. Many parents were happy. The next night, the Tooth Fairy asked her cousin, the Fruit Fairy, to help out. She thought it was a better idea. How great would it be to wake up and find an orange or apple under your pillow? But on Tuesday night, the Fruit Fairy left bananas that got mushy, grapes that got squished, and some children woke up to a large watermelon under their pillow, which gave them a bad kink in their neck. By Wednesday, children and parents were getting confused. It didn't help that the Dragon Prince was the one covering that night, leaving dragon eggs under each pillow. Sure, it was cool to get a dragon for losing a tooth, but do you know how much food dragons eat? Or how many things they burn up with their fiery breath? Or how much poop they leave behind? Yeah, a little stinky. On Thursday night, the Tooth Fairy asked her own pets, the dog and cat fairies, to help. No, they didn't leave puppies and kitties, which would have been awesome. Instead, they left dog bones and hairballs. Ooh. On Friday, the only one to help out was the Booger Monster. And I'm not going to tell you what he left behind. It was boogers. On Saturday night, the Tickle Monster and the Party Animal helped out. No one got any sleep that night, and they didn't even leave anything. Now it was Sunday, and most of the Tooth Fairy's friends were free to help out that night. There's the Tickle Monster. The Party Animal Tickle Monster. They all felt bad for the rough week the children of the world had getting pickles, squishy bananas, dragon eggs, hairballs, booger balls, and no sleep. So that night they all worked together, went to every child who lost a tooth in the past week, and left a piece of paper and one crayon under each pillow. They're all getting together. The next morning, the Tooth Fairy woke up feeling healthy and ready to take on the lost teeth of the world again. When she got downstairs, on her kitchen table was a pile of notes written by every boy and girl who lost a tooth while she was sick. A clean bill of health. Look at all those letters. And each one had the same message. Get well soon, please. And each note smelt a little bit like pickle juice. The end. I hope you enjoyed that story. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll post another one.